When I finished watching The Platform 2, I was feeling a mix of emotions, entertained, moved, and, well, pretty confused. And I quickly realized that to even begin unpacking this movie, I'd have to revisit the original Platform. Fast forward to now, I've rewatched the first movie, and guess what? I'm still almost exactly as confused as before, but that's what we're here for today. Let's dive into the twisted, layered madness that is The Platform 2, break down those final scenes, and tackle some theories about what it all means. The Platform 2 takes us back into the same dystopian vertical prison from the first film, where food descends from the top, level by level. The rules seem simple. Each inmate can only eat the food they've requested, and there's technically enough for everyone. But human nature, as we know, isn't always so cooperative. But unlike the chaotic free-for-all of the first movie, this time, there's a twisted system. The prisoners have developed a strict rule to enforce balance. You only eat your food and nothing else. Anyone who breaks the law, punished, brutally. Now, our protagonist, Perempuan, played by Milena Smit, starts out following this law, and even helps enforce it. But as with all dystopias, things fall apart fast. She realizes how cruel and arbitrary this prison system is, especially when she's subjected to the twisted justice of the prison's dictator, Dagan Babi. Her story really ramps up after she decides to escape, using a plan passed down by her deceased cellmate. In the chaotic final moments, Perempuan, after killing Babi and some of his followers, uses a strange breathing filter to make it through the prison's monthly reorganization. While tied to a mass of corpses, she spots a child in the very last cell, cell 333, and decides to risk everything to save him. But here's where things take a turn. We see her struggle upwards, smashing into the concrete, losing blood, and finally, descending into the pitch-black abyss with the child. This is where things get really trippy. So let's talk about that abyss. When Perempuan descends with the child, we're greeted by the ghostly figures of characters who've died throughout the movie, including her old cellmate, Zamiatin. A mysterious woman tells her only they can go up. Your journey is over, but he will have another chance. This heavily implies that the abyss is a metaphor for death, and that Perempuan has died in her attempt to save the child. But here's the thing. Her mission, to redeem herself and protect the child, is a success, even if she doesn't make it out alive. Just when you think The Platform 2 can't get any more mind-boggling, we get hit with a huge connection to the first film. Remember Trimagasi, Goreng's cellmate from The Platform 1? Well, he shows up in The Platform 2, sharing a cell with Perempuan. This is where it gets really interesting. Based on what we know from The Platform, Trimagasi started on level 72 after being imprisoned for 9 months. This means that The Platform 2 is actually a prequel. It takes place roughly a year before Goreng enters the prison. And if that's not enough, we get an end credits scene that throws another twist at us. Goreng and Trimagasi are talking, but Goreng suddenly hears Perempuan's voice. "You," she says. "What are you doing here?" It's implied that Goreng and Perempuan knew each other before the prison. Could they have been partners in the outside world? But what about the children in this movie? The final line about only the children being able to rise seems to echo the ending of the first film, where a child was sent upwards as a symbol of hope. In The Platform 2, it's implied that children represent the future, maybe even redemption for the prison's brutality. But what happens next? We're left with so many questions. Does the child Perempuan saved make it out? Does Goreng ever escape? And most importantly, does this prison system have any end? Or is it doomed to repeat its cycle forever? In the end, The Platform 2 leaves us with more questions than answers, which feels fitting given the oppressive and mysterious nature of this world. While Perempuan's journey is tragic, her sacrifice for the child and the connection to Goreng adds layers of complexity to an already deep story. What do you guys think? Is there more to this prison's cruel design? Are the children truly the key to its escape? Let me know your theories in the comments below, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more breakdowns and movie theories. I'll see you next time.